Hello guys, my name is Matthew Tovar and today I'll be doing my presentation over pyruvate. What is pyruvate? Pyruvate is one of the most versatile molecules in the human body. It's present in multiple energy pathways such as glycolysis and the Krebs cycle, or citric acid cycle as some people may know it as. And the body produces pyruvate when it breaks down sugar or glucose, and it's also available as a supplement. Pyruvate is used for weight loss and obesity, high cholesterol, cataracts, cancer, and improving athletic performance, as we will learn later. Glycolysis. Glycolysis starts as pyruvate is the end product of glycolysis. During the glycolysis cycle, glycolysis produces two pyruvate molecules that are produced, and it is the output of the metabolism of the glucose itself, which is known as glycolysis. The one molecule of glucose breaks down into two molecules of the pyruvate, which then used to provide further energy in different ways. Pyruvic oxidation. From glycolysis, the pyruvate is sent through the Krebs cycle or citric acid, but before it goes to that, it goes through the oxidation, which turns into an acetyl group. So the pyruvate is taken and its carbon dioxide is removed. NAD is reduced to the NADH, and the acetyl group is transformed into coenzyme A, which we know as the acetyl group A. The possible performance enhancing capabilities. Pyruvate does not have any performance enhancing capabilities. In a study that I found by Dr. Bersetta in 1985, pyruvate does not improve performance during intense exercise in well-trained cyclists. They were administered 7 grams over 7 days, with 8 women and 1 male being in this trial. The subjects consumed the 7, 15, and 25 grams of pyruvate and were monitored to a 4-hour period to determine whether their blood metabolites were altered. The purpose of this study were to test the hypothesis that lower dosages of the oral pyruvate indigestion would increase the blood pyruvate concentration, and that the indigestion of a commonly recommended dosage, which is the 7 grams for the 7 days, would enhance performance during intense aerobic exercise in the well-trained individuals. But first they tested 9 recreational active subjects, so just naturally people go to the gym every day, just normal people. They had done the 8 women, 1 male, and they consumed the 7, 15, 25 grams respectively of the pyruvate and were monitored for a 4-hour period to determine whether the blood metabolites were altered. The pyruvate consumption failed to significantly elevate the blood pyruvate. It had no effects on the indexes of carbohydrates, so your blood glucose, lactate, or lipid metabolism, which is your blood glycerol. And as a follow-up, they also administered the 7 grams a day of either a placebo or the pyruvate itself for a 1-week period to 7 well-trained male cyclists with a max VO2 of 62.3. In a randomized crossover trial, the subjects cycled at 80% of their VO2 max until they were exhausted. There was no difference in performance times between the two trials. If actually the placebo actually cycled longer, with an average of 91, where the pyruvate only averaged an 88, but there's a 9-minute window of error between the two. And the blood parameters, the insulin, peptide, glucose, lactate, glycerol, and free fatty acids were all unaffected. They were almost even across the board. The results indicated that the oral pyruvate supplementation did not increase the blood pyruvate content and did not enhance performance in the intense exercise in these well-trained cyclists. Pyruvate does help in weight loss, but only under a low-fat diet. If you are still going to have an everyday diet, you're going to go to Whataburger, you're going to go to McDonald's, you're going to do everything that you're used to doing, it's not going to help. because it does increase the metabolism. But if you keep feeding your body the bad stuff, the high fat stuff, it's not going to affect it at all. Although it promotes the weight loss and it's really good for your heart, it's important to monitor the cholesterol levels as it may reduce the good cholesterol, which is probably one of the only bad side effects in it. And here we're going to have a video.
Okay guys, so in this video we'll be talking about how pyruvate produce and how it is that down fine. And about the situation and that condition by missing that is that going for the lot of amount of energy coming the most needed continuous quality state producing pyruvate can and right after the glycolysis after the citric acid after the it will take once and then they about the fermentation process, one is the toxic condition that means endospermic here one type of fermentation is called lactose fermentation. Pyruvate is also right. Yes, and throughout this process, among these two types of processes, lactate fermentation widely seen. That means yes, we can also go to the slide. Not a physical work. Okay. Not a big waste and also that's the cumulative but in ethanol fermentation, ethanol fermentation is knowledge all of very important. We can also it's all about communication. We can one different and I know these things to my family for end up with a professional which is good. The most family boundaries but it all depends on the situation. As the person has to go down. As the winter that is very very important in this life.
But yeah, that was my presentation over Pyruvate. Thank you and have a good day.